it would help if my microphone was turned on. I'm curious if we are actually showing as live right now. I believe we are.
If you ever want to know why I block ads with Pi, this.
Okay. Curious. So we're showing live. What's up, Cole? How you doing, brother? I'm trying to figure out how I could see my live setup over on my YouTube studio. I'm trying to get my dashboard set up. Just give me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think I got it. I see you. Can you type something else for me? Figure we'll see how many people actually jump on in here. So it's 2 people watching. One of them is me. I could close that off. Okay. Doing good, man. Doing good. How you doing? Alright, so there's a little bit of a delay I'm seeing. I'm like trying to like see everything like through my studio, through this phone, because I'm using the phone. I'm using a program to interact with my OBS studios. Oh, we got 3 people in here. Guys, if you have any good news articles or videos, I would definitely encourage you guys to do share it in the chat, and we can check this stuff out together. So I'm gonna hit play on
Tonight,
this.
the flashing lights from thousands of
Bring the
reported
volume down
drone
just a
sightings
little
across
bit.
the Northeast
And,
may be coming into clearer focus.
we're gonna just start talking about these
Security
drones,
says
or
infrared
what you guys
technology
think
is now helping
is going
police
on in
the
Jersey.
ground identify drones in the air. In New Jersey, the epicenter for most drone sightings for nearly a month.
Because honestly, I'm just like,
Lawmakers
I'm not
continue
convinced.
demanding
I feel like I'm
answers.
on
I won't let
the outside
federal
of
government
a
insult
bad
the American
joke.
people and claim they aren't seeing things that they're seeing with their own 2 eyes.
Over the weekend, an FBI official said there had been more than 5,000 reported sightings, but only 100 warranted review. The vast majority appear to have been planes, helicopters, and legitimate drone operations.
Muting different things just because if there's
President-elect
music
Trump
that
today
pops up, I
suggested
have to
the government or
pop it out of
military
here.
knows more about the
Like,
drones
that's a
than they're
plane.
saying.
Something strange is going on
they're
for some
just-
reason they don't want to tell the people.
We have not identified
have
anything anomalous
really no
or
information.
any national security or
And I
public
feel like
safety risk
they're
over
trying
the civilian
to
airspace in New Jersey or other states in the
basically
Northeast.
like go
Meanwhile,
after
a
something
company
that's not there. You
specializing
get
in
calls
drone
up for
radar,
drones,
Robin Radar,
and they
is
go to
now
investigate,
working
and they
with
say
state
drones
police
aren't
in
there,
New Jersey.
and
How
it's
small
probably
of a target of a
planes that are
drone
in
can
sky.
you identify?
Yeah, so we can, everything in radar comes down to how big it is, what's it made of, how fast is it moving.
Because drones fly
This is
so low,
crazy.
FAA aviation
Like, everyone
radar
in New
typically
Jersey
doesn't
thinks that
spot them.
they're seeing
FBI
drones
and FAA officials have said most drone sightings appear to line up with airport takeoff and landing patterns, suggesting the public might be mistaking regular air traffic, even passing satellites for drones. Drones are legal in daylight and nighttime.
Yep,
The
that's
FAA
very true.
requires they remain under 400 feet. They must stay at least 5 miles from airports and restricted areas, be in the line of sight of the drone
guessing
operator,
SC
and
what?
the drone operator must have a license for
Bunch of people
larger
getting
drones
together
and
having
any
fun, yeah.
commercial activity.
I don't
Like
know.
other news organizations,
Like,
NBC News.
my thought is these people are flying drones. They're flying legally. There are a couple of drone cases that actually have like been real, right? And then there's a bunch of videos that are fakes, obviously. Like, I could pop my drone in the air, and I could put it up and fly it past myself and be like, oh my gosh, a drone. Like, there's a lot of theories on why these drones are out. But we've got a drone right here. Little Mavic Air 2. Make sure I'm not showing off my serial number for you guys. Oh, if I could open this thing properly. this is a drone. This is not what people are seeing flying in the sky. Unfortunately. I wish it was, but it's not. People are just getting so hyped up about this. It's like, it's insane. I don't understand why they're thinking that they're drones that they're seeing. But, I think I'm the only one here that's convinced that it's just normal flights, normal drone activity at night, because people fly at night for whatever reason. And, yeah, I'm on the bad side, or the wrong side of a bad joke. So, go figure. Let's keep watching
uses
this.
drones for our news gathering. According to FAA regulations, we have a white strobe flashing on top.
Yeah.
Planes,
You
on
need
the other
something that's
hand,
3
have white
statute miles.
strobes on the wings, a solid red, a solid green light, and then a flashing red. Former FBI counter-drone chief Rob D'Amico.
They're 400 feet below. They have their lights on, and they can see the drone. There's nothing illegal about it, even if it's
Okay,
over
so
your own property.
Is it showing
you
just
don't own the airspace.
just you in
Most
chat right
drones
now,
have
right,
less
Cole?
than 30 minutes of battery life and limited range.
It's hard to deny that there's a
Bro,
lot
I
of
believe in
rules
Bigfoot
out
more
there,
than these
and
drone
some people
sightings.
will follow them, some people won't.
And hopefully my mic is not too loud for you.
The FBI Newark office now warning, don't try to shoot a drone out of the sky.
Yeah,
You
no
may be
shit.
hitting a helicopter, a plane, a legitimate drone. It's a felony. In addition, that
it's called flight
debris could
interference.
cause serious injury or kill somebody on the ground. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories
I'm
on the
curious, does
NBC News
anybody
app
have,
or follow us on social media.
Let's see.
The future of concealed carry belts is here.
I'm gonna mute that. New Jersey drones. Let's see if there's anything in the past, like, hour. Let's filter it. This is literally, like, the hottest topic right now.
Mysterious. Tonight, the FBI is warning the public not to shoot down unidentified aircraft as questions continue
think?
about the mysterious drones people say they have spotted flying over New Jersey. Pentagon officials stress there is no evidence the alleged drones have been sent by a foreign adversary, but New York state lawmakers are calling on the federal government to release more information to the public as fear and uncertainty grows.
That's a plane.
Drone activity also forced officials to close the airspace.
I don't understand
over a
why
critical
all these
military
different news
base in
stations
Ohio
are pushing
Friday night. Today we learned it
planes.
was almost
Like,
4
it's-
hours.
I've seen a
President-elect
couple
Trump
of
floated his own
convincing
drone theory during
videos,
a press conference today.
but honestly, they're like,
The government knows
they're
what
airplanes.
is
Like,
happening.
that might be a drone.
And for
That's a
some
plane.
reason, they don't want to comment.
Like, I'm looking
and
at
I
the
think
wrong
they'd be
stream.
better
But
off saying what it is. Our military knows,
I
and
don't
our,
know, man.
president knows. And for some reason, they
That's
want to
just
keep
crazy.
people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy,
all right, Cole, enjoy your
out.
enjoy your night at work, brother. I'll
Right,
talk
he
to you
declined
soon.
to comment when asked whether he received an intelligence briefing on the aircraft. For more on the federal government's response to all this, I spoke just before air with National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby. Admiral Kirby, can you give the American people a solid yes or no at this point? Do these suspected drones, or whatever they are, pose any
Yeah,
sort
get
of
the beard
threat?
brush, guys. Beard's itchy
As
tonight.
we speak today, John, the answer to that is no. We don't propose to see any national security or a public safety risk by these drones and these aircraft that are flying. And I would remind people that there are
That's an
millions of
airplane.
drones that fly over the skies of the United States routinely.
Also, there's like 5
thousands and
million
thousands
drones
that
in
have,
the United States. So, like,
registered with the FAA,
for a few
and
to
lot
be
of them
seen
do
at
really
night,
good
especially
work for
when they
public
hype
safety
this
and
up
for the public
and
good,
they
such
pushed
as law
everybody
enforcement
outside
drones,
that has
commercial
never been
drones.
outside, never seen a
To date,
plane.
no
You're gonna get
sense and no
all sorts of
indication that
sightings.
there's a
You're gonna
national
see a
security
couple
or
of
public
actual
safety risk
drones,
posed by any
but
of this activity.
nothing
So
out of
we
the
mentioned
normal, in my
before
opinion.
that President-elect Trump today said that both
What's
the
everyone
U.S.
think?
military and
Let me know
President
in chat,
Biden
guys.
know more than they are saying about the drones. I want to play a bit more again of what Trump said. Listen.
The government knows what is happening. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows, and our president knows.
So what's your response to that?
Well, we have made an assessment today, John, after days and days now of forensics work, analysis, detection work, and looking at the tips that came in. And our assessment is that these drones represent lawful, legal, commercial, hobbyist drones, even law enforcement drones.
So when former Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson said today that he believes, quote, our federal government is still struggling to figure this out, end quote.
Craziness.
At this point, you don't think that's true any longer? You have, for lack of better words, figured it out?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. I would say that to date, of all the leads and the analysis we've done, we believe that these are commercial, lawful drones or law enforcement drones, hobbyist drones, that we see nothing anomalous, no criminal activity, no national security threat posed.
You wouldn't go as far as to say you have it all figured out. What haven't you figured out yet?
Well, we still got probably, I don't know, 100 or so tips that we're still trying to triangulate. Of the 5,000 or so tips and sightings that the FBI looked at, they've really narrowed it down to about 100 that they still have to kind of check out, that we haven't been able to rule out. But right now, we still got about 100 or so
people call in.
That we believe we still need to kind of
They
follow
say,
up
I've
on.
seen a
And
drone.
as more tips come in,
They
I
get
think
their
that
radars
number
up.
could go up.
They don't
So
see
we'll
any
just kinda
drones.
see where we are.
Because
So
it's an
100
aircraft.
still out there.
It's
Possible
crazy.
there's illegal activity going on with those 100?
Man.
I can't rule out the fact that we might find some sort of illegal or criminal activity, some nefarious activity.
Yeah, there's always
All I can
people
do is
doing
tell you
stupid
that
shit with
right
drones.
now, we see none of that.
And finally, what kind of resources are being deployed tonight to follow up on the leads? Maybe
I see we've got one person in chat.
Or to address this
Hope you're
issue
doing well
going
tonight.
forward, if this is going to be a
Hope you're laughing like I'm laughing
we've
at
already flown in,
everyone calling up
additional
drone sightings.
manpower, including visual observers, to stand on the ground and do exactly what the mayor's doing, taking a look at the skies and seeing what's up there.
Take
We've
a look
also
at the
added,
skies. Like, people have never looked
detection
up before,
capabilities,
dude.
various counter UAS
Plane. It's a
detection
plane
and
right
analysis capabilities to technology to help us
like
do the
absolutely
triangulation.
insane.
And then the third thing is, we've flown additional personnel just in general to liaise and coordinate with local and state authorities, and that's the FBI who's doing the bulk of the investigating. That's DHS who's also doing the bulk of the coordination between us and state officials. So there's been a lot of effort.
make this
The
shit
U.S.
up.
Coast Guard has added additional resources off the coast there to make sure there wasn't anything coming from the sea. And so we'll keep doing that as appropriate.
It's cold down here.
All right, John Kirby.
It's the only room
nice
in the
to
house
see you
that doesn't
tonight.
have
Happy
heat.
holidays.
My biggest concern when I was thinking of getting Botox.
Let's see what the next video is. Actually, let's see if we have anything. Do we want to listen to him talk? Clears UFO drone footage yet? I'm curious.
The New Jersey UFO drone situation is only getting more intense. We now have the government telling us that
gonna have to make
they
sure that
have
he doesn't
no
have any,
idea what is going
copyright
on,
sounds on
and
his
they don't know
video.
what these drones are or where they come from.
Hopefully.
We have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings.
However, President-elect Trump has just taken the stage to address these drone UAP UFO situations, and he claims that the U.S. government does in fact know where they come from and what they are. What's more, we also have what is allegedly the clearest
anyway,
shot,
guys,
clearest footage of this New
that's a
Jersey
plane.
UFO drone situation.
Show me that
now
shot.
let's start with a new development that's
That's
been
a 10-minute
confusing a
video.
lot of people.
I think
have
I'm gonna
more
pop on
video
some
of these
Rocket League for a
drones that
bit.
we're seeing all of a sudden going up and investigating UAP orbs.
Maybe I'll
the type
stream
of UAP UFO orbs we used to see before. Just check out this interaction from Los Angeles.
That's going pretty fast. Oh, yeah,
Let's see. Where's that drone gonna go?
They're heading toward it.
Is it a drone?
Look, it's going straight up to it.
Going straight up to it. Which one are they seeing?
Now it's like, no.
It really seemed to interact with that orb. It reminds me of a clip that we had mentioned
been
in a
Venus.
previous video. And in the comments, you guys mentioned that it reminded you of the drone that
Definitely
checked
could
out
have been
the
a
orb
planet.
in Arizona. And I agree, y'all.
Show me,
But
buddy.
for those
Show
who
me,
haven't
show me,
seen
show
it,
me.
check it out.
Something's going up real fast. A plane?
I'm glad that the aliens are at least using anti-collision lighting. I think this one. They say this is Phoenix. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that this one the drone falls out of the sky, but like who knows, man?
Whatever that green flashing one is,
Like
he moved quick around it to get it.
is it possible with more people looking up there's alien and UFO sightings? Sure. Why not? And then people flying their drones at them to see what's going on? Maybe. Really never know. Let me know in chat, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think this is real? Think this is a hoax? Think this is our government, foreign government? Here it comes. It's gonna pop. It hits and just falls out of the sky. It's like it collided with something. It looks like it flew into it. There goes $1,200. Oh man. Oh man, imagine. Just like, there goes my $1,500 drone.
People are now not just capturing these orbs and drones
What do you guys
flying
think?
around in the sky.
You guys gonna let me know in chat? I'd love it. Love to hear your thoughts.
Traditional flying saucers, like the ones we used to see in the 90s. Just check out this video from Tampa Bay and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Let's see. Hold up. Of course we got an ad. I should pay for YouTube Premium. That looks like an airplane.
That was definitely not a plane, and didn't look like any of the drones that we've seen recently.
That was 100%
and it wasn't an
a plane.
orb either. That looked like a literal saucer with like lights going around the outer disc part, if you will. Very, very strange times.
This guy is totally
there are strange shapes all over the cloud.
Totally pushing
Just
the
check
narrative.
out this submission of
Paid
a
actor.
UFO that. Honestly, it almost looks like a bag floating through the wind. Calm down, Katy Perry fans. Except that it's constantly in a fixed position. There's no fluctuation or fluidity to it. It's just a very strange sighting. Check it out.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
No, that could be CGI.
What is that? I'm not even tripping.
Especially because he's zoomed all the way in.
That's so scary.
Like, the tracking on it is very weird.
Oh my god.
His camera's moving. This
Like, I'm
object
not
is
tripping,
moving.
right? That's...
But then there could be
is that?
plenty of effects like atmospheric
That's an
carbonation.
sky right now.
It's an actual thing.
I think this is it. I think this is.
I don't know if that's what it looks like exactly, but
along with the flying saucer
there's plenty of
and
weird,
the orbs,
weird stuff
being
that
viewed
goes
by
on
the
in the sky.
drones, really makes me interested in what Trump has to say and how he said it, like how he addressed that the government knows things. Now, before we jump into that, though, do check out this weird Chris Bledsoe UFO video. I know you guys know Chris Bledsoe, who can make the orbs appear. Well,
I think
last
I'm gonna pop
night,
off,
he was
guys,
doing one of
and,
his sessions with a group of people, and they caught a
I'm
ton
gonna do
of
something else. I'm
orbs
gonna do some
appearing out of the ocean.
Rocket League.
Check this out.
Telling you what it is. Now, twice, three. You see them threes?
I'm just a non-believer.
On the water. Look how they're moving about now. You see that, Chester?
Boats also have anti-collision
They're
lights.
getting closer. They are.
Yeah, I see it.
Above us.
It's getting brighter.
Yep.
Above us, and they're coming closer.
The ones on the water are coming closer. They'll come in and out. They'll spread apart. They'll line up.
Oh, look at that.
Look, wow, that was incredible what I'm seeing there. Man, one of them was bright white then.
This is a pretty big one. Right
Got
there.
one straight above us.
Yeah. I see it right there. Yep.
Good to know that they're using a collision light thing.
Wow, that was a huge flash.
On the water?
Yeah, did you see it? Look how huge.
I'm watching the orbs.
Watch them. Watch them, Chester.
Come on in the closer, guys.
Crazy. That's crazy. Alright, guys, well.
Yeah, every now and then it'll flash very bright.
Where are you at, Joe?
Did I get your attention? Great. If you have a skill set, you're a coach, you're a consultant.
Whereabouts are you?
To me, those are definitely not drones. Chris Bledsoe has been known to be able to summon these orbs of light out of thin air at will, which is a whole other strange story.
I'm curious.
I just love that we're finally seeing
Do you have
shots
video
of these things coming out of
of these
water
things?
because there have been claims that they
I'd
come out
love
of
to
the
see it.
ocean,
If
and
you
now
could
we're
send them to me on
actually
Instagram.
seeing that. And I mean, we got the clearest shot of one of these drone UFO things ever.
I don't know,
Or
man.
so it's alleged.
I'm just
but
like,
it
I'm
does
so
look really
like,
good. But before we check
lights
that
blink
out,
like an
take a
airplane,
look at
not
what
an
Trump
airplane.
had to say about
But like,
the
are
New
you
Jersey
sure
drone
it's not an
situation.
airplane? You're in LA, okay.
Drones that are flying
Like, I'm convinced that
It seems like the American people
people are seeing and misidentifying aircrafts, manned aircraft. There may be drones, sure. Like, there's millions of drones that are out there. There's plenty of drone pilots. I'm a drone pilot, Part 107. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's so hard for me to believe. Like, my parents said that they've seen it. My sister said that she's seen it. My sister showed me on FaceTime. And 100 megabytes. Is there any way you could like drag down the video a bit and like edit it to make it smaller to send? And my my Instagram should be linked on my profile in here on YouTube. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. I really don't. I mean, it could be an alien. I believe more so in alien craft and UAPs than drones, right? So like, when it started, whatever, November 18th here in Jersey, it started, and it's like, I don't know who posted it, who said something about it, but 99.9% of the video footage I've seen has been manned aircraft. I've now, for the past few nights, I've been like sitting on flight radar, and I've been checking flight radar and looking in my area, and just like seeing if it corresponds, and it really does. Trying to break it up with editing software. If you have an iPhone, you could just edit and then trim down and make like a new clip. But it's just like everything I've seen, the majority of what I've seen has been a manned aircraft. Whether it's a helicopter or an Osprey, or it's like a Cessna 172, or any jets and commercial airliners. Looks like alien, what I have on video. I mean, I'd believe that over these nefarious drones, or these drones that are sniffing for something that's crazy, you know? Once you get it trimmed up, definitely send it to me on Instagram. I'd love to see it.
Came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is.
So,
our
like,
military knows,
at
and
night,
our president knows. And for some
they
reason,
have,
they want to
like,
keep people in suspense.
okay, so, like, nighttime, the darkness is gonna, like, skew your perception, and you might have more illusions, like the parallax effect. But a Cessna 172, from the wingspan, right, if it started to turn and do, like, a 180, it's 27.5 feet if it did a really, really tight turn. So, like, at this edge of the wing, it turns, and then now this edge of the wing is going to be 27 feet that way, 27.5 feet that way. And that would be a super, super banked turn, but it's possible. Also, like, if an aircraft is just circling the area, right, then you have to consider, are they in holding? Do they have extra fuel? Is there an obstruction on the runway? Is it a pilot, a student pilot, that is learning, like, crucial maneuvers that they need to learn in air? Film during the day? Okay, maybe. I mean, the drone sniffer thing, so, like, that, in my opinion, right, the gamma rays that would be put off by anything that's bad like that, I'm just trying to keep it safe for YouTube. Anything like that, it would be, the signature would be there even during the daytime. So they would be 24/7 out there flying. You'd see them in the daytime. And also, like, a drone, like, I have a drone, right? So when I put my drone in the air at 400 foot, which is the max altitude I'm legally allowed to fly at without waivers, you can't see it. Like, at nighttime, it looks like the smallest little dot in the sky, if you can even make it out. If it's hovering, you're not hearing it. If it's moving, you'll hear it, because especially if it's in sport mode, it'll sound like a bat out of hell. And I don't know. I believe in the UAPs, man. Acrobatic moves, air braids, unlike any drone could. Okay, interesting. That, I really have to see that video. That sounds awesome. Sounds like you witnessed something cool, man. Definitely sounds like you witnessed something cool. like, I don't know. There's definitely been some crazy stuff. And then there has been on paper, they've said that they would like to stage a fake alien invasion. Who knows if they're doing that? And the reasonings, who knows, right? Too fast, move like a jet. Now, did it look like an orb? Did it look like a plane? What did it look like? Very curious.
I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really...
Yeah, it's definitely
they
cool.
happen to be over Bedminster. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence
Trump saying he's not going to spend the weekend there. He's just throwing them off. He's still going golfing.
First, on vaccines, do you want...
And I think it's very strange that the government is so
They had
easily
wings with
played with that
lights.
it's not a national
I
security
mean, it wasn't.
issue, and that
It
it's
definitely
not
wasn't
an
a
issue
jet,
for
because jets could
civilians,
do some
while also
crazy
claiming
maneuvers.
that they don't know what they are. So I do believe Trump when he says that the government
I mean,
is aware, and so is
there's
the president.
so many
I
different
also found it
lighting
interesting
on
that when
jets
asked if he was
and
briefed, he didn't say yes
different
or no.
winged
He
aircraft.
chose not to answer.
Like some
That
newer
was a
aircraft have
strange
newer
move
lights
I
or
was
different
not
lights,
expecting.
depending if it's a jet,
To me,
commercial, private,
personally,
recreational.
in my opinion, it
um,
leads credence to the idea that
I don't know.
these
It's just
drones
there's so many
are sent
different
out by the
lighting on
government to
aircraft.
monitor UAP
So I feel
and
like
orbs,
I don't know.
considering
In my
the other
opinion,
clips
people
that
have
we
not looked up
just
before, and now
saw.
with people
And
looking
these
up in
drones
mass,
aren't
right?
traditional.
Like if you have people looking up in mass, it's just all of a sudden you're gonna see something cool, right? Because that just happens. Like if you have no one looking up at night, and then everybody looking up at night, you're gonna witness some cool shit. I feel he responded to you while filming it. No jet, no sound. Oh, nice. That's wild. Now it wasn't like far, far away, or what you could make out to be far away. And also, if it's doing any like Mach 1, the sound will actually be behind the aircraft for like at least several seconds. I remember one time I was out, like, went out 2 in the morning, looked up at the stars just to like stargaze a little bit, and I saw the Dorito chip. What is that? The B2 stealth or whatever it is, and it just went right through the sky like a little Dorito chip. And I watched it go all the way across my skyline, and then I heard the coming in. It was the craziest thing.
Drones. I know that they're a little bit harder to see in a lot of these videos.
Maybe 1,000
That's why I want to
feet.
showcase to you this
Okay,
next
that's
clip.
wild.
This is the alleged
Using CapCut to
video
cut it
of the
down?
clearest capture of one of these UAP
Show us the clear
drone
capture,
New
Mr. Chaos
Jersey
Moogle.
aerial events. Check it out and sound off in the comments with your thoughts.
That's an osprey. Literally, what he's showing here is an osprey. Maybe. That doesn't look
That
like
looks
it,
very
but
strange to me.
the first
If
part
you notice
definitely
the
looked like an
part where
osprey.
the first light is, like the I guess
It looked
leftmost right,
confused, very
it's
agile,
almost like on a weird
like it
neck.
was
It
showing
doesn't-
off.
Oh, doesn't
That's
look
cool.
super connected to the rest of the crowd. What the? What? We need answers, and I'm glad lawmakers are fighting for the answers. But Trump just said that the government knows what's going on, and hopefully that adds some fuel to the fire, and it kind of rushes them to kind of explain things because
I mean,
now
the government
even
probably
the president
does.
elect
They
is like,
supposedly
yeah, they kind
have
of know. And
state police
maybe
and sheriff's
it will
office. They just got
concern them
equipped in
that
3
he
different
would be
places here
willing to expose
with
all of this when he
a
becomes
new
president,
radar
so
that'll
they'd be more willing to
correspond
just tell us
the
truth
transmitter from the drone to the RC.
Fingers crossed. Check
And
out that.
it's going to be able to show you where like the drones took off from, where they're landing, who's flying them, what the remote ID number is, what serial number is on the drone, all that good stuff. So it's interesting. But I'm very curious, right, if I put my drone in the air, because I am a commercial pilot, part 107 pilot, but I have to do that if I do any commercial work. So if I put something on YouTube with drones, and I'm making money from it, because I'm monetized, I need to be licensed. So that's the one reason I got my license. Also, it's so super cool to be like, oh, I'm a pilot, you know? Nobody thinks a drone pilot's a real pilot, but I can fly unmanned aerial vehicles in the sky up to 55 pounds, which, in my opinion, is pretty badass. But anyway, I think I'm going to pop off on this stream. I'm going to jump over. I'm going to play some Rocket League, maybe stream that. Seen large drones, no military drones. Felt different. I believe you, man. And definitely when you have that video chopped up, like, send it over. I'm super, super interested in seeing it. My Instagram is, I think it's Treks and Preps with Mike P. But I would love, love, love to see that video, Joe. 100%, dude. But yeah, I'm with you on the. What did you say? I can't find it in the chat, but yeah, not the. If it wasn't a drone, ... whatever it was that you said. That's awesome, dude. Super, super awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna close this stream up, and I'm gonna stream some Rocket League and hopefully get ranked up into Platinum League on 2s. Who knows? But I will see everybody soon, wherever you guys are at. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch everybody on the next one. Take care, guys.